Dodgers shake things up, new signings, Kershaw's contract, and rotation changes. Hey, Dodgers Nation! Big news coming your way. The Dodgers just signed 2 more players. Clayton Kershaw's contract has some hidden incentives, and the team just changed their pitching rotation strategy. You can't make this stuff up. And before we break it all down, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss a Dodgers update. Now, let's get into it. Section 1, Dodgers signed 2 more players. Yes, the Dodgers have made 2 more signings, but before you get too excited, let me clarify, they are minor league deals. But don't sleep on these signings, because we've seen time and time again how under-the-radar players turn into key contributors. First up, relief pitcher Luis Garcia has signed a minor league deal with an invite to spring training. Now, if the name sounds familiar, that's because Garcia pitched for the Angels before being traded to the Red Sox last season. While his numbers weren't stellar, posting a 3.71 ERA in 45 games before struggling with an 8.22 ERA in Boston, the Dodgers have a knack for revitalizing pitchers' careers. Could Garcia be the next bullpen surprise? Let me know what you think in the comments. Next, the Dodgers also signed veteran infielder Michael Chavis. Now, I know what you're thinking, another infielder? With names like Mookie Betts, Gavin Lux, and Kike Hernandez already in the mix, where does Chavis fit in? Well, if nothing else, this puts even more pressure on players like Miguel Vargas and Yanni Hernandez to prove they belong on the opening day roster. Section 2, breaking down Kershaw's contract. Now let's talk about Clayton Kershaw's new contract. At first glance, it looks like a 1-year, $7.5 million deal, which, let's be honest, seems pretty low for a 3-time Cy Young winner, 10-time All-Star, and a future Hall of Famer. But here's where it gets interesting. Kershaw's deal is packed with incentives. Let's break them down. $1 million for each of his 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th starts. $2.5 million if he stays on the active roster for 30 days. An additional $1 million for reaching 60 days. Now, let's do the math here. If Kershaw stays healthy and makes at least 16 starts, he could be earning upwards of $12 million this season. This contract structure makes sense for both sides. For the Dodgers, it protects them from injury risks while giving Kershaw the opportunity to earn more if he stays healthy. For Kershaw, it's an incentive to stay on the field and maximize his starts, while also keeping the door open for future roles with the organization. And that brings me to my question for you. Do you think this contract benefits Kershaw more, or is it a win for the Dodgers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Section 3, rotation shakeup, no 6-man plan? We've been hearing for months that the Dodgers were planning to use a 6-man rotation to keep their starters fresh, especially with Shohei Ohtani recovering from surgery and Yoshinobu Yamamoto adjusting to MLB. But guess what? That plan is officially on hold. With Ohtani not pitching in 2024, the Dodgers are reverting back to a 5-man rotation, at least until May. This means guys like Tyler Glasnow, Bobby Miller, and James Paxton are going to have to shoulder more of the load while the team waits for reinforcements. Now, what does this mean for the Dodgers? More pressure on Yamamoto. The highly touted Japanese star was expected to ease into MLB with extra rest, but now he may have to adjust quicker than expected. Bullpen usage will be critical. With fewer starters in the rotation, expect a heavy reliance on relievers to eat up innings. Expect surprises. Could we see someone like Emmett Sheehan or Gavin Stone step up and earn a more significant role? The door is open for breakout performances. Now, do you think this is the right call? Should the Dodgers stick to 5 starters or bring back the 6-man plan once Ohtani is ready to go? Let's hear your takes. Section 4, winning culture in LA. Before we wrap things up, let's talk about something that makes the Dodgers one of the most respected franchises in all of sports, the winning culture in Los Angeles. President of Baseball Operations Andrew Friedman recently said, "We've seen a lot of talented teams stumble and not make the playoffs. It's incredibly difficult to do what we've done over a long stretch of time. It speaks to the culture we have created, and our goal is to make LA a destination for players who don't want to leave. And you can see it in the players." Clayton Kershaw coming back for an 18th season. Shohei Ohtani choosing LA over all other teams. Teoscar Hernandez signing up to chase a ring. The Dodgers are not just a team, they're a dynasty in the making. And as fans, we're living in one of the best eras in franchise history. Alright, Dodgers fans, that's all for today. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the minor league signings? Can Garcia or Chavez make an impact? Is Kershaw's contract a smart move or a risky bet? Should the Dodgers stick with a 5-man rotation or bring back the 6-man plan later? Let's get the conversation going in the comments. And if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Dodgers updates. Thanks for watching, and as always, think Dodger Blue.